They just hate it when I pop shit. Bitch ain't on my level, I just add her to the block list. Think she gon' gain a space, showing to me topless. Nah, baby, stop this. Go ahead and cover that. I'ma give you game and some bread, go and double that. Let me see if you an asset or liability. Show me how you bring that cash back if you feeling me. Show me love. I be in that box like a golden glove. Pound for pound, put it down like it was heavy holding up. They know what's up. Feel it in the air when we rolling up. Phil Collins used to joy riding in the stolen truck. Used to call them Johnnies out in Philly, did it constant. Bringing everything to the table like the contents. I'm an open book, read it and grab the concept. Trigger finger, doing so many curls, just growing biceps. Many death threats for real, and ain't no love on the other side. One's wrong, don't make another right. You had yours, but you wanted mine. No love on the other side. Plotted on every other night, but that's all in another lie. No love on the other side. From the lifers, get love from the nerds, get love from the bitches in the hood to the birds. Whether on a 9 to 5 or you get it off the curb, just get up out the system, you gon' get what you deserve. I mean, I remember duffel bags full of herb, quarter after quarter till I stumbled on the bird. Masked up in Philly is like every day the purge. I mean, I'm just giving insight on the day to day before I lead a game. Step back and just fade away. 12 gauge tactical round, sound like an 808. Shiny get the metro booming. I'ma damage you, an animal. I ain't that human. I'm a different species, the feces with the music. Yeah. I can't help but get you rappers in line. Hollow tip fragments, all in back of your spine. 4-4 bulldog, all you packers a 9. I've been around the block, I spin that a couple times, yeah. And it only gets realer, not a bit, but no miles, and it's straight from the dealer. You sweet, can't be around you niggas, I'm a diabetic. Every sheet, every line, every bar is a diuretic. I'm elite, I know the bar high, that's ain't no love on the other side. One's wrong, don't make another's right. You had yours, but you wanted mine. No love on the other side. Plotted on every other night, but that was all in another life. No love on the other side. One's wrong, don't make another's right. You had yours, but you wanted mine. No love on the other side. Yeah. Ain't no love on the other side. Yeah. Tell me why you won't take my life. Ain't no love on the other side. It ain't no love on the other side. Ain't no love on the other side. Ain't no love on the other side.
It's Legendary Productions.
I got you. Let it ride real quick. Look.
See the eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Vince taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java, come on, man. Dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evans to a mall quad. Telling me how the crackers turn this childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no bench. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty to handle. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo. Spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
This my initiation, introductory statement. Fuck them all if they participating in off the record conversation. Shit major, stolen favors, masters admiration. My youngin' brought his torch to the finish line, but I'm just glad he made it. And he ain't even trying to crack heads, he just know the danger. In the city filled with anger, the skyline filled with angels. Twist the burner, shoot from different angles, twisted fingers, read the coded language. Man, what's the vibe, dog? I feel amazing. I found a stage door, but don't know what I came for. I'm nothing like a soft touch. Don't touch it if it ain't yours. I'm a remnant of a great source, nigga. So many rappers would be better off as actors. Benefactors to the confusion, no solution. Puppet master, storytelling, no connection to the novelist. It's a tragic bankrolls, covering open wounds. And now I'm shitting like a restroom. They hold venom intentions, eating the way they gum line the most high. Giving niggas crowns, and I want mine. Fuck the lunch line, cause I don't take the lunch breaks. No lunch date sheet, bottoms up. And all I had to do was tap a front brakes. I'm B-Raw, raw vision, war written, the word written. More given to the theory, the law written, provide a long living. I understand the terms, you gotta die to learn. Hunters purify, it's time to feed the worms. This my initiation, introductory statement. Fuck them all. Yeah.
Stop settling for smartwatch bands that are ugly, bulky, uncomfortable, and plagued with sizing issues. Many bands are ugly, bulky.
She wanna slide, she wanna slide, she wanna slide. She wanna fuck, she wanna vibe and get high. Had to tell that bitch I'm not that guy. Bitch, I want what's until I die. She wanna slide, she wanna slide, she wanna slide. She wanna fuck, she wanna smoke and get high. Had to tell that bitch I'm not that guy. Bitch, I want what's until I die. You can't fuck with me, not even a little bit. I don't fuck with thoughts and that's some real shit. Look you in your eyes and I see real bitch. Yeah, I keep you coughing cause I'm still sick. If she wanna leave, then bye. Fuck you think I'm gon' cry. Go ahead, bitch, go and let that lie. I'ma stay one west until I die. Yeah, I'm outside with King Ty. We out in the open, we don't hide. Pussy nigga, you don't wanna collide. I don't want that bitch, what's up with your mind? One West, nigga, in my prime. Nigga play, nigga, I put your ass in line. Like I'm Tony Hawk, I'm on my grind. I don't pay these thought bitches, no mind. She wanna slide, she wanna slide, she wanna slide. She wanna fuck, she wanna vibe and get high. Had to tell that bitch I'm not that guy. Bitch, I want what's until I die. She wanna slide, she wanna slide, she wanna slide. She wanna fuck, she wanna smoke and get high. Had to tell that bitch I'm not that guy. Bitch, I want what's until I die. She wanna slide, she wanna slide, she wanna slide. Bitch, I want West until I die. You know I'm back in that mood. Quarters I will never fold. I don't got no type of hoes. I don't care about what she posed. Just that Hebrew Academy flow. Y'all can ride right in the snow. I done dropped 1,000 times. Niggas know my hands is cold. Bitch, you better not play with me. You better play with your child. She said why I look mean. I told her that's that one West mouth. Oh, you ain't heard, bitch. Real niggas back in style. I ain't worrying about that, bro. I'm steady focused on these trials. I'm trying to go and fight these demons, cause that shit gon' make a man. No, I'm not no that's on no downline trying to make a man. When I'm on these bitch, I turn that shit to slaughter other lambs. Just got a rib in my other rib, don't understand. I'm a polygamist. All my bitches, they monogamous. They gonna stay, they loyal, cause they love the way I pop the shit. I be moving in silence, might as well call me anonymous. Play with me, birds up in the tree. I be dropping shit. When you masculine, yeah, you can spot a bitch. She not feminine, nah, I can't pot a bitch. If you not one West, nigga, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover, motherfucker, then you not legit. You ain't get your cover with your brother, I can't trust you. If you drop the sword for a whore, then it's fuck you. Don't need a gun, kill you with my bare knuckles. You not one of us, you ain't get it from the muscle. Marching in these ranks. When we graduate, screaming calm, Yashrala. When we celebrate, I ain't need that big bottle. A down holy bitch, I ain't write no rap, motherfucker, that's a movie script. You not an officer in the school, I don't know who he is. I know he a fan, he a lame, he a groupie bitch. They gon' ban me from the internet, I want some boosie shit. They gon' ban me from the internet, I want some boosie shit. Slide, I want some Tucci shit. Slide, I want some Tucci shit. I want some Tucci shit. And this that dedication, nigga, I want some Tucci shit. Yeah, nah, I don't eat no tuna fish. Yeah, kick her to the crib, she smell like tuna fish. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. I'm a priest, but I'm a shooter, bitch. Yeah, there's one West. Yeah, there's one West. I'm about to suffer. Yeah, I can't wait till I get my cover. April 10th. Trials. Stacks. Quantities out. Yeah, sun small.
All you people.
They gon' put my cover in the Hall of Fame. When I'm back, I ain't had to pull these racks out. I came a long way from this trap house. Touch power car, I'm going black out. Pull my rig back out, I made a tap out. Put her in submission like a figure four. If I'm not at the school, I'm at the liquor store. With that Donnie, with that Deuce, with that 1800. Shots at Nato, Jose Cuervo, put it in the stomach. Ain't no 50-50, baby, I keep it 100. I'm a U.P.K. nigga, so I ain't no running. Got that Glock with the switch, put the button on. I'm the salt of the earth, who you starting on? I don't think you know who this is, bitch, you know I rule my crib. Got all my bitches saying yes, like I'm Buddha Kid. You know that I in the salt, and you know I do this shit. I won't touch Becky, but that bitch can get my booty kiss. I'm not trying to live in the moment. Look in the mirror, gotta face my opponent. Got my cover on, and it look good, don't it? These bitches fast, they need day of atonement. I'm not trying to live in the moment. Look in the mirror, gotta face my opponent. Got my cover on, and it look good, don't it? These bitches fast, they need day of atonement. Bitch, you gotta atone for your sins. U.P.K, you know I'm built to win. Call a white man the devil with a grin. If these devils violate, we gon' spin. You know I'm back. Bitch, you call me Quad, call me Stacks. Tryna get my fucking niggas off the track. Tryna get them stop selling dog and selling crack. In the club with my cover on. In the club with my what? In the club with my cover on. In the club with my gotta protect that scroll and bring my brother home. I do anything to put my fucking brother home. I do anything. You know it's one West. Until they take my soul, take my breath. Until they put my body to rest. And they put my cover in the Hall of Fame. I'm not trying to live in the moment. Look in the mirror, gotta face my opponent. Got my cover on, and it look good, don't it? These bitches fast, they need day of atonement. I'm not trying to live in the moment. Look in the mirror, gotta face my opponent. Got my cover on, and it look good, don't it? These bitches fast, they need days of atonement. World West. Till they put my body to rest, it's one West. It's one West, nigga. Talk to them. Put my cover in the Hall of Fame, nigga, it's one West.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing into one of the most incredible real estate strategies that's the most passive and creates the highest rate?
Yeah. Nigga, I'm still sick.
Shalom, Israel. We at I.S.U.P.K. Star 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. Today is the I.S.U.P.K. Brotherhood class. I'm Officer 500 I.Thanya. I'm going to sit here and teach my people, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are meant to rule this earth. Not the so-called Edomite, or what you would call the white man of today, or the pale man. You know what I'm saying? Or what the Bible would call the red man. Red and hairy man, you know what I'm saying? The Black and Hispanic man is meant to rule this earth under Christ and under the Most High, under the Most High's laws, you know what I'm saying? Which we call the law of Moses, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what Christ died for, to bring Blacks and Hispanics back to the Most High. And that is what Christ is coming back for. Christ doesn't come back to do a kumbaya and have everybody in a circle and bring everybody up in these beautiful white wings with dog hair, and everybody singing you up in heaven with your supervisor, your slave master. After he done gave you 100 lashes for being a minute late. You know what I'm saying? That's not what's going to happen to this earth. That's not what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen is Christ is going to come back and put you in power. The heaven that everybody likes to talk about is going to be on earth. The heaven that everybody is what the Christians say, like they supposed to start floating, the rapture and stuff like the heaven that's going to happen is Blacks and Hispanics are going to be beamed up. Not no damn white man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Blacks and Hispanics, the people that's in the ghettos, the people that had mothers and fathers that were addicted to drugs, the people that everybody looked down on, the people that these immigrants on social media are talking down on like they something, like they are better than you. They have all the opportunity. They get all the grants. They get all the loans. They get all this money from America to help enslave you, and they talk down on you, talking about, oh, Blacks have all this opportunity in America, but they ain't suffering not one thing you suffered. You know what I'm saying? And this is before I even get this is what's so petty about those so-called like them African nations and those East Indians and those Arabs that come over here and think they better than us. They talk about the 1% of their people that come over here and make something, but they got full-on countries that's third world countries starving. They want to talk about how Blacks and Hispanics are so stupid and so distraught and we can't get it right. But your whole nation is in dirt while Blacks and Hispanics built America while we are enslaved. We made a country for you to seek refuge in our slavery. And you have all the freedom in the world in your country, and it's still a dust bowl. You still can't grow nothing over there. Your children are still starving over there. While we provided and made lemonade out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So don't let these other nations, your supervisor, the white man at your job, the East Indian, the Arab at your job, try to talk down on your people like Blacks can't just get it right. Like you haven't had a foot on your neck this whole time, and your ancestors, your forefathers, and you, Black and Hispanic man, and you. Gas prices is damn near $5 for regular gas, and you still provided for your family. You are still finding a way to feed your people. Do not let them talk down on you, because as soon as they get a little bit of poverty or a little bit of pressure on them as a nation, now the whole nation is in a tantrum. Now everybody's having a problem with the funds, and everybody has a problem with the housing crisis. While you were redlined in the 60s and the 70s, the 80s. You know what I'm saying? They get a taste of what the Negro experience is, and they are crying. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared for the damn white man, because he might start jumping off of buildings again, just like the Great Depression. Jumping off of buildings because he get a little bit of taste of what you've been through for so many years. You know what I'm saying? And when you get a chance, whenever you get ready, I just need Proverbs 29:2. You know what I'm saying? Because this earth is destroyed because of the white man, his rulership. His rulership, and this is what this is why it's so dangerous of what the Christian church has been doing for so many years, because most people know this scripture. Most people know this, but they don't have no understanding of this scripture. You know what I'm saying? They think the rulership that they are reading about right now is some evil Illuminati circle, and black people are involved in that circle. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's the same thing that we've been talking about since 1969. The damn white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Not no eyeball, you know what I'm saying, with the whatever Messianic, who gives a damn what symbol they're using? Just know the people that are aligned against you, the nations that are aligned against you. And black man, you aren't involved in that table discussion. You know what I'm saying? You are the discussion. They're talking about destroying you as a people. They're finding ways to feed off of you. Right now, I guarantee you, is a round table right now talking about how are we going to squeeze these Negroes and Hispanics so we can fund this war? Because you know what they did before? Did they not use the drugs that destroyed your father and your mother's childhood from crack cocaine? Did they not fund their little undercover contrast war with destroying your people? I mean, Salakia, our people? You know what I'm saying? So if they've done it before, why would they not do it again? I can't wait for the documentary or the FBI dockets to come out about how the fentanyl epidemic was another funding for a war. The heroin, the opioid epidemic, another funding for a war. You know what I'm saying? We already understand that in the Vietnamese war, how the soldiers were coming back hooked on opioids. You know what I'm saying? And then they finding out all these other things. We ain't even gonna talk about how the deal that America made with the Afghanis, where they gave them all them poppy seeds, and now all of a sudden the war we got over there, at the same time we're having this Middle Eastern war, now we're having an opioid crisis. But you go back to the 80s, did America not make a deal with over there in the Middle East and traded poppy plants, gave them the poppy plant? I could tell you about the stories of the stash houses, them Afghanis. Said, you want to talk about drug lords over here in Kensington? Go look at them dope houses over there in Afghanistan. Go ask the special forces, an ODA team member, the type of stash houses they were seeing. The pounds, the tons, the metric tons of heroin they were blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I remember it was something they had over there called Afghan weed.
Yep. The hashish.
Yeah, the Afghan weed. I remember that. Yeah, they've been drug dealers.
They've been drug dealers. They come over here and act like you the biggest drug dealer. They act like you the problem in America. But they selling drugs over there. And you want to know what the biggest problem in America is? It's not the black man. It's not the Hispanic man. It's not the illegal, so-called illegal immigrants that's coming across the borders. It's these damn Arabs that's coming over and selling these drugs. It's these damn Chinese that's coming over and selling these drugs. They just busted a Chinese man who with tons of dope, tons of weed. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching the video. Brother was talking about, he was an old guy. He used to track, right? And he was talking about from 2016 to, I guess, 2020, that period where everybody was doing PPP and scamming and all that. He was talking about Telegram. And this is how you used to get your bricks. And this is how you found out the plug. And a lot of times The plug was a Chinese dude. It was a Chinese man who had these growth farms and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you go talk to somebody that moved a little bit of weight or was involved in that life. You'll go and even go talk to an FBI agent, whatever cop. You'll see blacks and Hispanics at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to this drug game. You think your little bit of thousands of dollars in something, while these heathens are selling these things by the tons in your neighborhood. But let you stand on the corner outside their neighborhood. They had the police on you so fast, and they want to talk down on us like they something. You know what I'm saying? Black man, you are not the problem in America. You are the only reason America is still standing today. Without you, America would have fell in the 20s. It would have fell during the Industrial Revolution in the 1800s. You know what I'm saying? Without you, black and Hispanic man, America would be nothing but dust and rubble. It would be nothing but grass, no concrete, no stoplights, no electricity. White man would be back to the Stone Ages throwing piss out the window. They would have nothing without you. You know what I'm saying? And that is why it's so prevalent that you come back to your law, statutes, and commandments, and then to your God, not this damn white God that they have you worshiping in the church, celebrating Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Your mother should be loved every day, not just one day. The white man don't give a damn about his mother. The white man cursed his mother out. Get out of my effing room, mom. You know damn well to respect your mother. Go ahead.
If I could too, and he unalive mother of his children too, and the kids.
They unalive everything. White man is the beast of the earth, the original unaliver. You know what I'm saying? The original school shooter, the original driller. Black man, you are not a killer. You are not a murderer, Salakia. You are not a murderer. You're trying to emulate something because we're like children right now, following something. We're looking for something to grasp. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened when children look for something to idolize because we don't know who we are. So we grasp the thing closest to us that looks like it's great. But in reality, black man, you are great. You know what I'm saying? Your God is great. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to cleave on to these other guys like this Arab guy, which got Philly going crazy and going nuts, worshiping this wild man's God. This man is having relations with goats and sheep and having relations with their sons and selling their sons and dressing them up as girls in ninja outfits. Do not follow these other religions. Can I get that scripture when you got it? 29:2. Let me get there with you. You can start it.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
When the righteous are in authority, when do you think that's going to happen, Pastor? You know what I'm saying? We read that. My mom used to read this scripture all the time. What the hell does the scripture mean, Mom? What does it mean? Go to your pastor, go to your imam and ask him what this means, because the Muslims believe in the Bible. Or they supposed to, because they're supposed to see Jesus as a prophet? Or did they not see the Israelites as the true people of God? You know what I'm saying? So what does this scripture mean? When the righteous, who are the righteous? The righteous is the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian men and women who decided not to smoke weed, who decided not to become whores, who decided not to dwell in whoredom, you know what I'm saying? Not to celebrate Mother's Day, not to celebrate New Year's, not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, and to make families and maintain families. You know what I'm saying? That is what the black man decided to do. That is what that Hispanic man decided to do. Not run around here rampant trying to be like Esau and debate his politics. You know what I'm saying? His politics are nothing in the Lord's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Those things will fall. The dollar is falling as we see. We are literally seeing the fall of America. The American dollar used to be the highest thing on the totem pole on this earth. And now it's being diminished to nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's not even worth an ounce of gold anymore. It used to be backed by gold. Can anybody tell me what it's backed by anymore? You know what I'm saying? You paying $5 for gas. So what is the worth of that dollar? It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're literally, and it's so beautiful to see when you have the wisdom of this Bible, when you have the wisdom of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The same wisdom that Christ had. So don't let your pastors and the brothers in the street or whatever, or this world tell you that you can't be perfect. You can be perfect, man. You can be perfect like Christ was. That's the whole point that was the whole mission. So you can have somebody look up to, because guess what? He was in the same situation you was in. He was born in the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? He was poor. He was surrounded by drugs, and his people was afflicted all around him too. So what does that mean? That means you can't just soak and look around and soak in your poverty. That means do something about it, like Christ did. Christ didn't just sit in his house and say, my people, they just don't get it. Christ went out there every day, man, helping his people. He could have just got himself a little ranch, you know what I'm saying? A little place, got some sheep, and did his own thing with his power and built with the Lord. But you know what he chose? He chose to die for us. That's true brotherhood. That's when you care about your people. That's when you become a man. That is when you become a man. When you don't just care about what you have and your own family. When you care about your brother's family, your sister's family. That's when you become a man. That is when you become a leader, man. That is when you become a revolutionary. Not when you sell drugs. Not when you kill the most brothers and sisters in your neighborhood. That is what a weak man does. Not when you sleep with the most whores. That is what a weak man does. That's what the white man does. You want to be like the white man now? I thought it was lame to be like him. I thought the white man wears Skechers. You know what I'm saying? And cargo shorts and tucked in polo shirts. You want to be like that? It was lame. I ain't never heard of that. You trying to be like Esau. We used to clown Esau. They talk like they know stuff though. We forgetting that. As kids, we understood that they were lame. Now when we grow up and develop that so-called frontal lobe that everybody like to talk about, you decide to become lame. You decide you want to be a lamester. You want to be a dweeb, a goofy. You know what I'm saying? When did we start doing that as a people? You know what I'm saying? Read that from the top for me.
This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
So when a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man under Christ, who's under God, under God's laws, statutes, and commandments, the people rejoice, man. The people celebrate. The people are happy. You know what I'm saying? There's something to wake up to in the morning. Now you're not just rolling out of bed like, I got to go to this slave again. Your damn slaves is happy to be your slave. Even when you ruling black man and you get your slaves and you in rulership, you get your plot of land and you controlling everything. I guarantee you your slave, because guess what? You ain't as cruel as the damn white man. You are not as cruel as the white man. You will give that slave his fair share. You will give him his share. I guarantee it, because you are merciful. Because you want to know how I know it's true? Because did Christ not give at least a crumb to the damn Edomite dog? Because that's your spirit, black man. And that is why God chose you. Because you aren't as cruel as the Egyptian. You are as cruel as the damn white man, the Arab, the Philistine. You deserve to rule this planet. The white man will have you wipe out every living being on this earth just to feed your hunger. He eating everything off the bone. I ain't never heard of eating elephant. Why are the elephants going extinct? What is so precious about an elephant? White man had to hunt that thing so damn bad when he found out you can shoot a gun, when you could put an elephant down with a bullet. He was out there in Africa hunting them all down. He over there hunting lions. For what? I've never heard of this. Esau is evil. And he's greedy. That is his spirit, man. That's why. Read that from the top.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule,
when Esau, so-called white man, when the Philistine, the Egyptian beareth rule, go ahead. When the Roman, the Greeks, go ahead. The Persians, go ahead, my bad.
The people shall mourn. It's like the people mourn.
The people mourn. Is the whole world or the whole earth not turning against America right now? Ain't nobody happy. I'm tired of seeing those them Hamite commercials with the flies on everybody's eye. If the righteous were the so-called white man, why is Africa still starving? If the white man was the righteous, because I mean that's who we claiming are the Jews. That's who we claiming are the true Jews of the Bible, and they're in rulership. They run every industry up to date. You can't get a jewelry. You can't watch any movie without seeing a Goldstein, Steinberg, or any Jewish name in the background. So they're in rulership. Why are the people not rejoicing? Why is the Middle East at war? They've been at war for so long. If they're the true Jews and they're in their homeland, why is the Middle East at war till this day? Why is the Hamites still starving in their mud huts? Why is Kim Jong-un enslaving his own people? Why is China killing babies? Because they tired of having girls and they think they can control the population. Why is Hamites still eating each other like cannibals? Because these are not the true God. These are not the true children of God. These are the people that's supposed to be in rulership. These are, give me the wicked.
When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
This is the wicked that this verse is talking about. This is the wicked that your pastor, your imam will not tell you. Here in I.S.U.P.K, we tell you the truth. You know how hard it is to tell somebody that the white man is evil and he's the wicked in the Bible? He's the devil of the Bible. The most pushback we get from people is our people. Everybody, I don't see color. Brother, it's not about color. This is what's in the blood. And guess what? It's in Esau's blood to kill. It's in Esau's blood to be wicked. You know what I'm saying? What's that verse? As iron rusteth. You know what I'm saying? He is wicked, man. You can't change his ways. No matter how much you clean him up. We done brought that man out of the mountains, washed him up, put him in the castle, and tried to join with them or tried to integrate him into our people. And what did he do? The Lord showed us time and time again. He pushed you out of your castles and took your pictures and your paintings down and put himself up as those kings, those dukes, those lords of Europe. He pushed you out so bad, and it's so grimy. It's so grimy in what he did. You know what I'm saying? When you do your research on the history of Europe's and blacks, you know what I'm saying? That you ain't even seen an image in none of the schools and none of the curriculum growing up in America of a black duke. That King James was a black man. You ain't hear none of that. Anytime you say Europe, you always just thought of a white man. And then they try to be sly with it and say, yeah, there were blacks. They had Moors. That's it. There was just Moors that were black. They don't even involve you in movies like Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm saying? You don't even see a black man. Now they try to integrate some like, you know what I'm saying? A light-skinned brother in there in the new TV show, but they don't even integrate you in the depictions of the European wars. That were you fighting. You know what I'm saying? Those crests, those were yours. You know what I'm saying? Now they covered they put their face on everything. And you still trying to clean this man and teach him things. You still trying to cover for him. We need to learn as a people that we can't. As iron rusted, man, it's going to happen. He's going to be wicked. You know what I'm saying? You can meet a nice white man, but guess what? It's 400 million, it's 4 million of them that's still wicked. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali said it before. Just because it's one good snake out of the bunch, do I ignore the rest? No. And more importantly, why are you worried about them when your people are destroyed? You worried about making friends with Esau while your brother, your cousin, your dad, your mother are all in poverty. They are all on drugs, gambling addictions, alcoholism, suffering from disease, and you worried about being friends with a white man. You worried about having sex with a white woman when our sisters are destroyed. You know what I'm saying? I seen something so crazy when they showed Amber Rose. I ain't gonna lie, this whole time I thought Amber Rose was a sister. I never knew that. You know what I'm saying? I just never cared for it to even look that deep into her, but I just never knew. And then guess what? She had our sisters fooled. She had all our sisters outside doing the slutty walk, walking for sluts. You know what I'm saying? Pushing the initiative to become a whore in this kingdom. To sisters. She had the tan on, that's the spray on tan to look like a sister. She tried to talk like a sister. Whole time she's an Edomite woman, aging like a damn banana. Like, come on. And we fell for the trick again. How long has Esau been doing that? They'll put something in front of us to make us go towards a movement or fall for something. BLM was the one of the most recent ones, the biggest, not recent, but big ones. You know what I'm saying? Everybody giving their money into that, and they was pushing the feminism, they was pushing the LGBTQ for sisters. They was trying to get rid of the man. You know what I'm saying? Their whole thing was getting rid of the man, the black man. They only believed in just, you know what I'm saying? Guess what? They was Hamites, I believe. You know what I'm saying? How many times we gonna fall for the okie doke? You know what I'm saying? We are the righteous of this earth. Be not deceived by these damn heathens. These heathens just want you and your blood, and it's like a processing machine, because you put anybody else in our position, they crumble. But us, they can, you know, you ever see those videos where they got the high pressure machines and they squishing, and a lot of people like watching them. It's like those ASMR videos, and they just squish random things. Now think of black people as a whole, blacks and Hispanics as a whole. We're getting squished, and they're trying to get every ounce, every juice out of us, because we produce. You know what I'm saying? And we stand tall like a diamond. They say one of the hardest materials or matters in the world is a diamond. You know what I'm saying? So we're that diamond. Now, if anybody else goes under that pressure, that same amount of, like, let's use an analogy. 50,000 pounds of pressure coming down on this diamond, still not cracking. But then you got these Hamites, you got Esau, these Arabs, you got the white man. They got the same 50,000 pounds, 500,000 pounds, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And they crumble. They crumble before they even get to the max load. But you still stand tall. You still producing. Because guess what? You are the righteous that this scripture is talking about. You are the chosen. You are special. You are meant to be holy to God. So imagine you doing all this in your low state. Imagine what you're doing in your high state. Imagine when you close to God. Imagine when you decide to follow the things Christ did. It will be a nation, a powerful nation. You think America great? Wait till the black man has a nation. You built America. Hispanics built America. Native Americans built America. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the white man confuse you with all this so-called information. The Joe Rogans, the Jim Shapiros, the Kirk. What's the boy that died? Got blown up in the face. Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to all of them like they got some type of knowledge because they got a degree. Because it's time and time again, the Lord reveals they've been lying. They're in all these schemes and theories. You know what I'm saying? They in all these cahoots with so many things that's coming out, and the Lord is revealing it to you. They know nothing. All they know is how to destroy you as a people. You know what I'm saying? And they're not untouchable. Is that it on that scripture? Actually, give me verse 3.
Verse 3. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father.
Rejoice means to celebrate. So you celebrate your father. Your father is the Most High. When you, Salaki, let me read that again. When you love wisdom, right? The wisdom is the law, statutes, and commandments. You celebrate your father. You know how? You celebrate the Most High when you don't sin against him. When you celebrate his holidays instead of Thanksgiving, you celebrate Passover. You celebrate the first fruits. You know what I'm saying? Purim, Hanukkah. You celebrate the Lord's holidays. Instead, you want to celebrate Esau's holidays because it's normal to you. Because it's not different. You don't look weird. You know what I'm saying? You don't stand out. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this, black and Hispanic man, you have no choice but to stand out. Even when you go into those boardrooms and perform like you perform regularly, you stand out. Your smile is brighter. Your presence is brighter. Your knowledge is brighter. You have no choice but to stand out. So why not all the way? Why not stand all the way out and stand with the Most High? Be different from these nations. While they wearing skirts and bagpipes and kimonos in their board meetings trying to say it's cultural, you throw on our attire. You wear your fringes. You know what I'm saying? Look masculine while they look feminine. Let them dwell, what the females say, let them dwell in their femininity while you dwell in your masculine, black man. Sister, let you dwell in your femininity, and while they try to be masculine and beat up they man, you know what I'm saying? Like the white woman does, and be a whore. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall into their ways. Is that it on keep reading verse 3?
But he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance.
Spendeth his substance. So I put the meaning of substance. Substance is the essence, the gist, or the core meaning of something. You give your substance, your meaning, your core, everything you have to the harlots. You spend it. You give it up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you celebrate these holidays, when you go against the Most High, you have nothing. You're worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? You might have $1 in your pocket, but guess what? You're still. Ooh, this is a great knowledge for the sisters. You became the best lawyer on the firm, and you became something on social media, but everybody knows what your body looks like. You gave your substance away. Black man, you got all the money in the world selling drugs and posting up like you killing people. Oh, a great example is YB, young boy. He's the most popular person out there right now, but he's still suffering from depression. He has none. He's leading our. I want to say, he's feeding our youth this dangerous ideology of violence and ratchetness and debauchery. You know what I'm saying? The same way Amber Rose was on the female side. You know what I'm saying? We can't just talk about the sisters, because sisterhood, brotherhood is synonymous with sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing the same thing on the brother side, pushing this debauchery, this chaos in the youth. You know what I'm saying? But he's suffering from all types of mental illnesses. I'm hearing, like, he takes pills. He makes all the money in the world too. He got all the jewelry. He can have any woman he wants, but he's still depressed. You know what I'm saying? He spent his substance. That's what happened when you give your spirit, you give everything to this world and not the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Can I get Hosea 4 and 6?
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The reason why this earth is not rejoicing is because we decided to deny this knowledge. This knowledge of the Lord was for us to lead this earth to become something beautiful. And we gave it up. We gave it up to be Instagram famous. We gave it up to be a drug dealer. We gave it up to be something in America. Something, what are brothers trying to be now? You try to be the best corporate president, the best CEO, whatever company you want to work for. You know what I'm saying? You shaved your head bald and wanted to look pristine and clean, got no facial hair. You know what I'm saying? And you had to go to the Christmas party, you know what I'm saying, to get that job position. We gave it up for that. We sold it, man, for Martin Luther King's dream. That's what we sold it for. And for that, this earth suffers. If you need anything to motivate you to come into the truth, think of, and everybody's a tree hugger now, think of the earth. Think of it. The earth is mourning, Black and Hispanic man, woman, and child. Y'all talk like y'all want to save the earth. Everybody wants to recycle. You want to save the earth? Come back to the Most High. Come back to the Most High so Christ can do what he got to do to this oppressor. You know what I'm saying? So the earth won't be in mourning anymore. Stop denying the knowledge. Stop feeding your own lust. As a man in 2026, and you still want to fall into your own lust, not knowing that, especially we got Google now, and now this thing called AI, you know what I'm saying, which I still can't comprehend. We got all this information at our fingertips, and you still want to have sex with whores. Knowing it's so many STDs I have never even heard of, and they're still being for the Most High is still sending something to this day. The monkeypox was something new not too long ago. They got chlamydia 2.0 or 3.0, whatever. I heard something about that. Like, it's so many things out there, and it's at your fingertips, and you still want to sleep with random whores. You still want to be a part of the LGBTQ. You want to be a part of those things with the information at your fingertips. I give it to back in the day where you had to read about it or hear about it. You know what I'm saying? But now it's in your face. The statistics are being on the news. Every time a new disease pop up, the news anchor. Just then, new STD found and discovered. Brother, stop falling into your lusts. It's destroying us as a people. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave her alone, man. You gotta leave those alone. And sisters, you can't and stop. And sisters, we already know the outcome of devaluing your body is not going to bring you happiness. Because your idol from what was the reign of Amber Rose? What was it, 2013 to like 2016, 2017? Her little reign with the slutty walk and pushing this movement for whores and sex workers. And you find out, first off, we found out she was a white woman. That's still debacling to me. She was a white woman. And she aged like a banana. And she pushed it. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? She ain't happy. She looks miserable. You know what I'm saying? That's the lie they've been pushing to our sisters, that this sex worker, I know the stripper thing was a big thing back in COVID times, being a stripper and making money. All the women like Cardi B, they thought you could be a stripper and become a millionaire like Cardi B. You meet the right guy. You know what I'm saying? And now they got a lot of sisters that's trying to recover from that era. You know what I'm saying? It's destroyed us as a people. Don't fall for it. That lack of wisdom let us fall into those traps because it made it look shiny. The jewelry, the dances, the outfits. You know what I'm saying? You think you about to meet a millionaire. What's the brother's NBA young boy make it look so cool? Don't fall for it. And to the parents out there that's dealing with children at this age that's falling for or pushing towards NBA young boy and these new rappers, be a parent. Take hold of your children. Explain to them what entertainment is. Explain to them this is just music. You can listen to music or you can't. And if they can't handle or decipher reality from the entertainment, they don't need to be listening to it. That's good parenting. Do not let them fall into this bull crap, man. You got kids from the suburbs trying to be gangster and going to jail serving life sentences. You know what I'm saying? Life sentences. They doing indictments now in Philly. Like everybody's going that DA they got, he's sending everybody to jail. He not playing. Don't let Esau get a grasp of you, black man. Because when you in that system, you need to talk to an older brother that's been in the system. You know what I'm saying? Because when you in that system, it's hard to get up out of there. When Esau got his hands on you, it's hard to get up out of it. I mean, the biggest example was Meek Mill. He was in the system for a pistol charge. He a millionaire. He still got to check in or had to check in. That was a big thing back in the day. And you know, the only reason he got lifted from that is because he was a millionaire and his influence in the city. But you poor. Your father and mother is middle class. You are not Instagram famous. So once that white man got that hold on you, once you on his list, you know what I'm saying? He gonna pull you back any chance he get. You are in that greatest, like it's so crazy. Like we have these examples to tell us not to fall into these traps, but we continue to do it as a people and they push it still. You know what I'm saying? But we still fall into these traps. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know we're lacking in knowledge as a people. That's how you know. Because Meek Mill is a great example of you can become something in America, you know what I'm saying, with a past like his, like being in a white man's system, right? And he's still able to grab you from your heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because Meek Mill was on top before he got locked up, I believe. He had Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, that heathen. He was getting the most money he ever made at one point. You know, he was a millionaire. But even in his high state, Esau was able to just grab him off this and put him back in jail for what, a year for riding a dirt bike. A year off his life for riding a dirt bike, or a year away from his child for riding a dirt bike. For something that happened almost 10, 12, whatever years ago. You know what I'm saying? So don't fall for these tricks that they pushing. We already fell for Amber Rose. Our children are falling for Youngboy. Don't fall for the next thing. I believe the next thing is Skrilla and all this crap that's coming out to be a zombie or sell dope. You know what I'm saying? You got something?
Yeah, and they also falling for Megan Thee Stallion too as well.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about that Meg Thee Stallion thing. That horse. You know what I'm saying? Is she his sister, right? I gotta ask now because I be. All right. Yeah, don't fall for that sister, yo. You know what I'm saying? her track record is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's another good example on how we lack knowledge, because we just listen to anything a whore says. Anything. I mean, she said the sky was green and certain sisters is going to follow it. I'm glad brothers are standing up. I ain't seen too much people on her side, but I'm glad certain people, brothers and sisters, are standing like, all right, sis. Yeah, like, this your third John. This your third relationship. You know what I'm saying? And it's sounding kind of weird now. Everybody's the problem but you. You know what I'm saying? But you're the common, you know what I'm saying? And that's something we need to avoid, because the things they put in front of us are like false. Don't fall for those things. But let me get back to Hosea 4:6.
Destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Blacks and Hispanics are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge,
Uh-huh.
I will also reject thee.
This is why you feel like, all right, this goes into like the conversation where you got the heathens be like, not the heathens, or blacks that have no faith in the Most High, or start to go into that thing of what is it when you don't have a God? Atheism. Because they'll ask the question, if God is real, why did he let blacks become enslaved? It's because we sinned against the Most High. This is the answer. This is a cut to the atheists. This is a good cut to the atheists. You know what I'm saying? Or non-believers of the Most High or a higher power. Because most of this earth believe they should get what they want. Like if you look at all the gods that these other nations have, it's all about somebody's selfish needs. But our God is just. He doesn't just take crap and give you what you want. You have to serve your time. He's a just God. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Blacks and Hispanics, we was doing wrong by God. We sinned against the Most High. We are sinning against the Most High. This is why we live in the neighborhoods we live in. This is why we deal with the relationship problems. This is why we can't become something in this nation. Not because you can't do it. It's because he put these enemies in front of you. There's a reason why you got to wake up hating the sunshine, because you know you got to go to slave. Hating to wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And the white man can't imagine living like that. Because, you know, as soon as the white man feel like he hates the day, he has to go to some psychiatrist. He has to go to some psychotherapy, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? And this is why when brothers and sisters that get money and they come from where we come from as a people, or majority of us come from as a people, they start going to psychiatrists and stuff like that and realize they have PTSD. And we don't even realize that as a people, because we just so used to it at this point. We've been through what, 17 enslavements? You know what I'm saying? The Esau couldn't like comprehend being in a state you've been in. But guess what? You've been in this state with PTSD, all the mental illness in the world. Every mental illness, I guarantee if you go to the hood, you'll find it. I guarantee you'll find every letter of the alphabet of mental illness in the ghettos. And somehow they are finding a way. The white man got to go to a $100,000 compound with rehab. And you live in the projects, figuring it out, enjoying the small things. You know what I'm saying? And for the ones that can't figure it out, we fall into drugs. So don't let them push this narrative of black people just can't, Hispanics are elite. Don't let them push that narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because you are great, man. That just right there shows how great you are. Because even in your times of calamity, your times of mental, like, right now, as a black man, you should know that you're in mental anguish. Like you should know your mental state is not a healthy state right now. If you live in America in these circumstances, your mental state is not okay right now. And this is why we need the law, statutes, and commandments of God. And this is why we need the I.S.U.P.K, because you need counsel. You need the counsel, brothers and sisters. This is why we can't have healthy relationships in our community. It's because we haven't received the counsel for everything we've been through in our childhood, the stuff we've seen. You know, and then you had the conversations with other brothers. Say you had a conversation with a brother from a different class. You know what I'm saying? Like, say he was upper middle class or even upper class. He grew up in a mansion or something. And they hear the things that you've been through. That, oh my gosh, you seen what crack looks like? You seen a trap house? They think a trap house look like a music video. They think crack, and they don't even know the smell of crack when it burns. They ain't never seen it. Everybody talks about, like, I know all my coworkers, and they Edomites. All my coworkers, all they talk about is it's just needles everywhere. I heard there's needles everywhere. Like they been down Kensington. Like they seen somebody bent over in front of their stoop. You know what I'm saying? But I got real life brothers and sisters that's in those neighborhoods that deal with those things every day, and they joke about it. You know what I'm saying? When and they go into mental therapy for they didn't get the PlayStation they wanted growing up. They think that's trauma, but you went through harassment, coming home, dealing with drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? All types of predators on the street coming home from school. You know what I'm saying? You got something?
What you're saying is so heavy because I remember I used to live down Kensington. This is when Kensington was at its peak of zombie land. Like I'm talking about, you walk outside, you see a dope line around the block where your block on the first of the month.
Ooh.
You mean you coming off I'm talking about K&A, Kensington Allegheny, you coming off the L, you gotta be careful when you walk. You gotta really literally like walk with your head down and look and see, is there any needles? Is there any feces? This is a body.
The streets of the city is crazy.
Yeah, like I remember when like they always talk like when they go to rehab or when they overdose, they come back out and they poop. They have a lot of diarrhea and like big lumps of like feces around. And sometimes you might step over a body and it might be not breathing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I remember one time it was somebody stuffed in a suitcase on Kensington and Allegheny right there. Everybody walking past it like it was nothing. And there's a body stuffed right in there. So that was like Kensington was a horrible place for me to ever. I lived in North Philly,
right,
in the projects.
And the things you've been through, that stuff carried on with you in life.
That made me look. It's better now, but that made me look at life way different when I lived
exactly.
There. Understand? And I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna be too long-winded. And I like the spirit in Kensington like had my. I didn't feel right there. Like it's like depressed. Right. It's like a depression there and all that. And I'm like, why am I feeling this way? And you know what I mean? Because of the environment. The environment was really sick.
And this is why blacks and Hispanics, and we're suffering these things. You know what I'm saying? And then other nations make fun of it. Now Kensington is like a tourist spot. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like his childhood upbringing is a tourist spot for Esau and heathens. Now they're going down there and shooting podcasts. Right? Esau down there with a camera, shooting podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the blocks he grew up on and been traumatized on. You know what I'm saying? But they making memorials for 9/11 and what's that school shooting? Sandy Block, whatever that school shooting was. Sandy Hook. You know what I'm saying? But they body in a suitcase is crazy. Everyday life. And blacks and Hispanics, that's just one story. Blacks and Hispanics running around there, and he's in the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he sought the counsel to heal from whatever he had going on in his childhood. Now imagine how many other brothers and sisters that's out in the world still carrying that. You know what I'm saying? That's only one neighborhood. There's neighborhoods like that all over this earth, Salakia, all over America. Living in that state, children living in that state, growing up to be grown men and women. But they want to say black people can't get it right, like you the problem. You know what neighborhoods was in Kensington? There was a lot of smoke shops in Kensington owned by Arabs. That's why I said it's crazy because I can't wait for the documentaries on where they start saying this dope came from and this fentanyl came from. I can't wait because when being overseas and seeing like the packages and the like. They wasn't doing a whole bunch of heroin over in Afghanistan. And they were having, the Taliban would have money some way. You know what I'm saying? They had money some way. And all the smoke shops being where all the dope was at, that just sound real fishy to me. Go ahead.
You're saying too, because I remember being down there And I believe the cops is in cahoots with them too.
Oh yeah, they
You
seen the
understand?
dope lines just like you did.
Listen, they literally like you know when somebody trapping, you know when somebody selling drugs,
Right.
Like you just know by they just look this out of whack, especially you from the hood. You know who the drug dealer. There's no way there's cops sitting at the corner of a block, and there's a whole bunch of group of guys outside chilling on the block. You seeing dope heads walking up and down the block. You know that they selling drugs right there. They right in front of the cops selling drugs.
Because they don't care that you destroy yourself. So long as it don't enter the white man, so long you don't make so much money, or whenever they need you to go to sit down, that's when they pick you up.
Right.
They pick and choose. They like, all right, let them Negroes destroy themselves some more.
You know, it's crazy what you saying it's so heavy. And I'll be looking like, I know that they see him. But then in my head is like, all right, maybe they know about it. And then, or maybe they trying to build that case up to make that big Rico.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but like I used to see it all the time. Like, there's no way they don't know. There's no way they don't know they sell drugs. I see the faces there. I ain't gonna hold you. I think I even see Skrilla down there.
You know what I'm saying?
To see when I used to be down there, I think I see Skrilla. I think Skrilla used to go to it's like a clothing store on Kensington. It's like this one clothing store that sell, all the designer stuff, I think, in there. I ain't never know it was there until I walked past it. But you see them all walking down the block. Cops is all over there. And it's kind of fishy. And then the crazy part about it is the dope lines.
Yeah, it's obvious. Like it's obvious storefront right there.
Yeah, like literally from K&A, from the corner, like I think it's I forgot what block it is. K&A all the way down to my block. Like wrapped around the corner. And I'm looking at them like I come outside, like what the heck?
Like you coming outside, like,
and I'm talking about it's going to the next country.
Like they waiting for their social security check or something.
It's crazy. I seen it with my own eyes. I seen cops kicking doors on my block. I seen cops go inside windows, detectives go inside windows, all types of stuff, bro. Like that's a bad area.
And the heathen has to go through years of therapy to recover from that. If he does it, he's going to kill himself. The heathen can't stand that type of pressure. He's going to kill himself. He's going to say, I can't do this no more. I'm going to shoot this school up. I am going to kill my mother and father, or unalive my mother and father, and I'm going to take my own life. That's what the heathen is going to do. But black man, you go through that stuff every day, and you want to sit here and tell me we ain't the greatest things on this earth, man. Come on, stop playing. The Most High created us to be special. Read Hosea 4:6 from the top.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Mm-hmm.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
See, now, the story he just told, an unwise or unlearned person with no knowledge would just blame God for that he had to suffer through that. But with understanding, you learn like, okay, I understand. I have to go through these punishments because our people have sinned. We have sinned as a people. You know what I'm saying? The whole conversation about women taking accountability on social media. This is where we take accountability, Black and Hispanic man. This is what separates you from the rest of the world, because the rest of the world will make up another God and find a way to take blame off of them and say, God forgave me for everything. Instead of saying, I have to pay for what I have done. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you know your God is a living God, because he gives you what is it called? He gives you punishments and he gives you rewards. And guess what? The reason why we got Kensington and blocks like Kensington is because we are in our punishments. We are serving our punishment. We're serving that jail time. You know what I'm saying? For sinning against the Most High, for transgressing against the Most High. What did you think was going to happen when you go against the most powerful being in this, what do you call it, universe, or on this plane? You know what I'm saying? What did you think was going to happen? He was just going to get over it? Go ahead. Keep serving other gods. Keep doing what you want to do. That's what Zeus or Athena or what's them Egyptian gods? Horus would probably say. You give them some 2 coins and you going to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Not our God. Those gods are dead. Those gods did not save the Egyptians in the Red Sea. It did not save Rome from the fires that burned and the barbarians that came and sacked Rome or Greece. It didn't stop them from toppling that. You know what I'm saying? Our God is a living God. We have to serve the punishments. We have to serve the punishment so we can gain the reward. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We'll learn as a people not to sin against the Most High again. And guess what? Guess what else will be learned? These other nations will learn who the Most High is and who to mess with. You know what I'm saying? They will learn not to mess with you again. Time and time again, the Most High had to show these nations not to mess with his people. You know what I'm saying? What, 17 enslavement? 17? You know what I'm saying? 17 times he brought us up out of there. This is going to be the last time. This is the worst whooping he's going to give these nations. This is the worst whooping he's going to give them. You know what I'm saying? They already going to World War III with Trump in office. You know what I'm saying? Nuclear warfare. It's a beautiful thing. It hurts, I heard. Pretty hot. That's it on that. Yeah.
Come on. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
We forgot the law of God. We celebrated Ramadan, but didn't celebrate the Passover. We celebrate Ramadan, but not celebrating the Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? You want to know some real fasting? Celebrate the Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? They over here doing the Daniel fast. You truly want to suffer? Go through the Day of Atonement. You know what I'm saying? All these Christians thinking they suffering. Oh, God know my heart. I suffer for God. You don't know what I did, God. You ain't even do Day of Atonement not once. Not once. Not once did you break unleavened bread and eat the lamb during Passover. Not once. But you celebrated Easter. You had your Easter Sunday best on Easter. You made sure you was fly. Celebrating a bunny that lays eggs. Fratinelli or whatever her name was. You know what I'm saying? That's it on that. Give me Isaiah 2 and 4. You know what I'm saying? Just like the other thing said, man, if we come back to the Most High and stop rejecting the knowledge that he gave us, man, this earth would thrive. Our nation would thrive. We would thrive as a people. You know what I'm saying? There would be no more Kensingtons. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll rule a certain section. You'll be in charge of something. Instead of being on the bottom, you'll be in charge of something. And guess what? If somebody's selling drugs, a punishment will be dealt out. You won't have your officers just letting them sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? There's got to be a punishment to pay for that. And guess what? If they know that there's a punishment to pay for that, nobody will sell drugs. But since we don't understand that and we're under Esau's rule, Esau lets you sell drugs. He's legalizing weed. He's telling you all the benefits of putting smoke into your lungs. And he's not telling you that cancer is still involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You still get cancer from smoking. Any type of soot, any burning thing that you inhale willingly is going to cause cancer. It's going to destroy your lungs. Why do you think you cough? What do you like? If you go talk to a doctor and ask a doctor, what is the cough for? Like, why does your body cough? Just like, why does your body sneeze? Your body reacts like a symptom, like what you would call a symptom, is your body telling you something. So when you cough, it's telling you it doesn't like what's happening in your respiratory system. So why do you think they call it a smoker's cough? You're a smoker and you're coughing. Your body is telling you that it does not like what you're putting into the system right now. It's literally screaming, stop. Something's wrong. But you want to say, well, it's weed, it's legal. And the only reason all these so-called Negroes, uppity Negroes, is talking about it's good for you now is because they legal. Like, white man told you it was good, now it's good. For generations, black people called it devil's lettuce and all this nonsense. Now white man made it legal. Oh, I guess you can smoke it. Now you got people doing smoke out sessions in the church. Because Esau, and that's why I tell you, Esau and Christianity, Esau is their God. White Jesus is their God. I don't care if they try to change it up now. If they try to put Jesus with a little bit of tint on his skin with dreads. Now I don't care what they try to put now. They still got the ideology of white Christ. That is still their savior, because any type of information that Esau put out there, he's gonna believe it. And now, guess what? We having all these cases. Brothers are suffering from these black lungs. You're losing lungs, yellow eyes, your nails disgusting. You don't feel like doing nothing. You're depressed, but for some reason you got to smoke weed to fight your anxiety and depression. You got to fight all these things, but guess what? You keep falling to it, bro. That's what happens when you reject the knowledge. You saying you had something to say? You want to read Isaiah 2 and 4?
Isaiah chapter 2, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
Hold on. Read it from the top. I want to get there with you.
So break it down. And he shall judge among the nations.
And he shall judge among the nations. Go ahead.
And shall rebuke many people.
It's going to rebuke many people. A lot of people are going to die in those days, in the end times. Go ahead.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
They shall beat their swords into plowshares. Swords is when they're using swords here, is not talking about an actual sword, because obviously nobody uses swords for warfare anymore, right? So when it's talking about swords, it's talking about weapons of destruction, weapons to kill. So read that again.
And they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
So that AK-47, that Draco, that M4, that what's that one? M4A1, that fully automatic switch with a gun, like switch on that Glock. You know what I'm saying? Those things are going to turn into, what is it? What did it say?
Into plowshares.
Plowshares, a tool used for farming. So that means the tools used for warfare are going to be turned into things that help farm, be useful. Instead of causing destruction, it's going to be used to heal the earth, to farm, to feed people. You know what I'm saying? Those weapons that Esau had made for destruction is going to cure illness, because you're growing herbs now. It's going to feed the bellies of those of people that are hungry. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And their spears into pruning hooks.
And their spears into pruning hook. That is another farming tool. Go ahead.
Nations shall not lift up sword against nation.
And now this goes back to the scripture where I brought up when the wicked are in rule and then the righteous are in rule. This is when the black and Hispanic man are in rule, black and brown. This is when you're in rulership. You know what I'm saying? Now read that part from the top again.
Nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
Meaning there ain't gonna be no more war in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't that a song? Peace in the Middle East, black man. You are the reason why there's gonna be peace in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Because you are the missing key. Everybody got all these theories on why war keeps happening there and all that. It's because you're not there. You're not in your homeland. That is why there will never be peace in the Middle East until the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man is back there. Back in his home. You know what I'm saying? Under the Most High. Go ahead.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
And neither shall they learn war anymore. There would be no more. Like right now, everybody's gearing. Every nation is gearing up for war. Remember, there was a time where every nation was like showing their little montage videos. I remember the Koreans had the dumb videos. They was breaking cinder blocks and doing their little marches. Like America has it, right? We have a march where we show off the new artillery, the new tanks, the new jets. They have it down there in Florida. They have the I won't say new soldiers, but they have the soldiers do a march. Like just recently when Trump got in office, they noticed how I think it was special forces or the Rangers. It was one of those special operation groups where they didn't acknowledge Trump. Like they turned their head to him when you do a march, like we had to do it to our superiors, which is our drill sergeants at the time. I think it was the commander of the base at the time. So when you do a march, they basically go in a circle, and when you come to where he's sitting, where whoever's in charge is sitting, like the highest in charge at the time is sitting, they're supposed to be like, I forget the call out they do. And you're supposed to like turn to him. And that's like kind of like a salute to that man. And I guess that was like a straight diss what they did on that. And I think it was Florida. I believe it's Florida. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a straight diss because they did that to the president, their new commander in chief. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, to get back on topic, all these nations are showing their artillery. They're showing what they have for war. That is something to be celebrated. That is what they think power is. You know what I'm saying? Their weaponry. You know what I'm saying? And it's saying, go ahead, read where you was at, where it talks about neither shall they learn war anymore.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
There won't be no more of those marches. There will be no more displays of strong armies. You know what I'm saying? There will be no more of that. The next mark, go ahead.
There will be no more white on white crime either.
Right. There will be no more white on white crime. Because they are the best at that. You know what I'm saying? They are the original criminal. You know what I'm saying? They do it all the time, but like the puff up blacks, like we doing all this black on black crime. But they killing each other at enormous rates. You know what I'm saying? Enormous rates. Well, I'm gonna acknowledge black and Hispanics because y'all are my people. The white man can kill each other all day. I don't give a damn. They're gonna kill each other all day because that is in his nature. Black man, I want there to be 0%. I want us on the statistics to be 0% black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? That is the goal. That is the goal of the Most High. That is what brotherhood is. When you don't even want to, even if when you bump a brother, it's salakia. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to cause your brother no type of harm. You know what I'm saying? Because you care for him. You see him like you see yourself. You know what I'm saying? You respect him like you respect Christ. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to go. Is any more than that? What was it? 2 and I keep losing what I was in. 2 and 4. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 5. O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord.
And the light of the Lord is that knowledge, man. That knowledge is the law, statutes, and commandments, man. When you walk in that light in the world, to all my tree huggers, to everybody that loves this earth so bad and want peace in the Middle East, this is how you obtain that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this will help the brothers that really want those earthy girls, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's into the earth and all that. This will help you. Read them the scriptures. You want to know how we can heal the earth? Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of God. Stop eating pork, sis. You don't got to be a vegetarian to get that earthy girl. Just tell us, I don't eat pork. Most High, I love that. I eat lamb. You know what I'm saying? I eat my lamb. I celebrate Passover. I celebrate the Most High, man. And guess what? And you show her these scriptures. This is how the earth is going to get healed. This is how these animals will stop being extinct. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau won't be in charge. And you can reveal to her the truth of the Bible. The truth of the Bible is Esau is the wicked of the earth. He's the reason why this earth is being poisoned. He's the reason why there's chemicals being dumped in the ocean and the fish are dying. Not you. It's not a we problem. It's not a we problem, right? They try to push these commercials like we are all. No. Stop putting the blame on blacks and Hispanics like we're the ones developing these nuclear plants and we're putting them everywhere on this earth to provide some cheap power. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. We're the ones trying to create these wind turbines and advocating for solar panels and all that stuff to help clean the earth. But Esau has to find a way to make $1. So he still corrupts it. You know what I'm saying? They got the dude on TikTok trying to find a way to make a cleaner gas out of the waste that we keep producing. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit of us. You know what I'm saying? While Esau, he just trying to find the cheapest way to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm finding out. I don't know if this is true yet. I ain't do my research on it, but this is like a what I've seen so far on these AI plants, not plants. What do you call them? I can't. The data centers that they building. I don't know if you know about it. Maybe it's just in my trade. So they build it. You know, Trump was talking about it. They building these $1 billion data centers, which is where you get your AI stuff from. And they're Like in order to operate those things, first off, they're using a lot of electricity. And you know, if you know anything about electricity, in order to have electricity, you got to have a fuel, right? That's how, just think of how you have a gas generator. In order for that generator to produce electricity, you have to burn fuel. So when you think your house, your lights and all that is operating off of, is burning off of some type of fuel. You got fossil fuel, which is something that comes from the earth, which you can have coal, but there's also nuclear. You got nuclear. So this is where your nuclear plants, they try to go extinct. They try to get rid of all the nuclear plants, but they're starting to bring them back up because of the intake of how much electricity we are using, right? So these data plants or these data centers, I can't think of the proper term, that Trump, the data center, these data center that Trump is trying to make consume enormous amounts of electricity to operate. So this new AI that everybody's doing, what is those things called? ChatGPT and stuff like that. How do you think these things are producing answers? It's an AI robot. In order for that AI robot to operate, it's like a whole data center. It's like, think of how like in the spy movies, they had to sneak in that little data room. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read a little bit up, but then we'll go to the bottom. An AI data center is a specialized data center facility designed for the computationally intensive task of training and running inference for artificial intelligence and machine learning models. Now I'm gonna go down a little bit more. I'm gonna read this. Unlike general purpose data centers, they are optimized for the parallel processing of AI workloads, typically utilizing hardware such as AI accelerators and high-speed interconnects. Right? I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down to the last paragraph. Major tech companies are estimated to spend $650 billion on AI data centers in 2026.
$600 billion just to build these things. I know from the electrical standpoint, that's big job opportunity for us. And they were telling us the different projects that and how much money we just the union I'm in gets a part of that. You know what I'm saying? A couple $1 million just off of that. $600 billion to build these things. And you got to think of the resources it takes to build these things. You know what I'm saying? First off, this tells you the wealth in America. They like to tell you there's a problem with the debt ceiling and all that. $600 billion just to build a computer. $600 billion. That's it. You know, back in the day, you had to study for your answers. Now you can just go on your phone and say, test number 2223, and you get your answers for your nursing test, your nursing exam. You know what I'm saying? Just for you to do that and be lazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. They're not even telling you the resources. So I seen somebody talking about, so these things run. So think of how when Bitcoin became a thing and people were Bitcoin mining, you had to keep those computers cool. You know what I'm saying? So they would put them in like refrigerators and like warehouses with a whole bunch of fans running. So they're trying to keep these computers and processors cool with water. And apparently they're running through enormous amounts of water to keep these processes cool. Meaning what? That's drinking water. You know what I'm saying? That's they're burning through. I forget the number the bull was talking about, but they're burning through enormous amounts of water for you to not study on your exam. You know what I'm saying? For your child to cheat on his test. For your child not to just simply do this. You know, I grew up with phones at least. I ain't grew up with phones, but phones came into like touchscreen and iPhone became a thing when I was a little older, but we still had to type in something easy. Now they made it so easy you could just talk to it. Go ahead.
Now, if I could, what you're saying is so heavy too about this AI stuff. I'm on board with it and I'm not on board with it. But certain things, because it's like you said, you get to cheat on your test. You get to search for it. It's much easier. So which takes the brain activity, makes you dumb.
Yes.
Makes you dumb.
Now you can't think. We already lacking knowledge. Now you don't think at all. I'm not saying don't use, like, there's not positive benefits. I'm not telling you just throw your phone out the window. I'm not telling you to do that. You know how brothers get. Yeah, he's right. Conspiracy nuts. No, I'm not telling you to throw your phone out the window. I'm not telling you to do none of that. I'm just telling you to use your brain sometimes. Don't fall for every product that he saw. And the main thing I wanted to get at is the fact that he's his greed is so high. He spent that money because he know we're gonna use it, or the customer or the consumer is gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Listen, AI is going to take over. My school, I'm in school right now. They already talking about it. They talk about to the point that in the music industry, everything is going to be ran by AI.
Oh my!
So I'm going to have to learn how to use AI at some point in my music quote unquote career, I guess you could say.
When you do music with the AI, are you making the songs still, or you got to run it through a robot?
Right now, AI is kind of like digital, and you got analog. So analog is the hardware, like the hard, like the physical stuff. AI is like the compressors, like you get on the computer. Like this, technically AI. The digital stuff is technically AI is helping you, but you got to still tweak it a little bit. Now, the advanced stuff AI is now you could just put it in the processor and have to master your song, mix your song
without a soul out of music now.
Yeah, exactly. And also people writing lyrics, and you can have somebody sing, and AI can sing for you now without you even singing.
So now you don't got songwriters. No. You got a computer.
You got a computer. Only thing you might have to have is a person that can write a good prompt. That's it. It's over with.
Somebody to type 2 letters.
And then everybody falling for it. But I think it take out the soul of that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even with the intelligence out of that person. You still need some type of intelligence how to work it, but as far as your mind, your brain is just gonna be dumb. You're actually gonna be a robot. I think
you're gonna be turned off.
Like a robot.
The robot doing more thinking than you, and you got a more intricate brain. The Most High gave you this brain. Your brain is the original AI. This is the Most High gave you this. Like the white man still can't even understand the brain. He says we only unlock 40% of it. You know what I'm saying? The Most High created it. You know what I'm saying? And he trying to create a brain in itself. The AI, man, use your damn brain. I'm not saying you can't use it, but just sometimes you need to exercise that thing that the Most High gave you, and that's your noggin. So use it to think. Go ahead.
If I could, because in the Bible, Adam got the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Adam got the intelligence.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, and when you take away that intelligence, you're gonna have more of a slave people anyway.
Right.
Because now everything is gender fluid now. Everything about to be, listen, it's about to be, imagine transformations of your gender on an AI level.
You know
if you think about that, like it's going to be crazy.
Can they control the information that AI puts out? Like if you ask it something, can they just be like, this is going to be the answer from now on?
Yeah, and that's yes, they're doing it now. And this is why I kind of got a problem with that, because even my professor was saying it. He said, even though you could use AI, because they let us, some classes don't let us use AI.
Yeah.
For the most part, they let us use AI in school. But he said it's not always accurate. So you're going to have to find and go to the other sources to fact check the AI, because AI is not perfect.
Right.
You understand? And people think that AI is so perfect. Use AI to make graphics. Like make a flyer, use AI.
Right.
Other than that, go do your research and read.
Yes, there you go. Read. Pick up a book. Look at some black and white. You know what I'm saying? But all right, Esau wants to put this product in the world to make us dumber. Cool. I understand it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall too deep into the AI. Now I realize it too, because I be talking to certain brothers in the world, and the first thing they do, I remember I talked to my brother, man. He from Florida. Every time we get on the phone, we talking about something. He got it already looked up on the AI. He already said, I already looked it up, bro. He already talking to the little Chat GBT John. He said Chat GBT said, telling you, we get it when we, especially as us, when something come out, we get into it deep. Like people, like I know people passing their exams for like, imagine your doctor, right? Because we got another generation of doctors and nurses and people that's supposed to work on your body. You got your attorney that's supposed to protect you and keep you out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And he passed his test from ChatGPT. He about to do heart surgery on you. And he about to cut you open, and he was studying his exams through ChatGPT. His brain was totally turned off. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Too, like I think they about to start using AI even to do the surgeries itself.
Oh yeah, I seen that when they had the robot arms. I'm scared. Listen, if it works, it works. But I don't know. My father just had surgery. I think they did it with a small camera that cut it. That's technology crazy right now. I ain't even know. I thought that was in the movies still. They making movies become real life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Is that it on that scripture? What was that? 4 to 6. Let me get Acts 5 and 30. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the AI. And they using up a whole bunch of resources. You know what I'm saying? That water, if that water situation is true, that famine and stuff is coming faster than you think. They're using up all that water for that while we had a shortage of food. Like the farms aren't suffering. You can still go look up. I remember not too long ago, there was a whole bunch of farms catching fire. Like chicken farms, you know what I'm saying? Your vegetables, they having a hard time growing things. You know what I'm saying? No, Esau's so damn evil. He gonna try to hide it from you. Hide his shortcomings. He's a shameful man. Hide his shortcomings. He's literally trying to hide his downfalls. You know what I'm saying? By throwing his AI thing like it's so great in front of you, while he can't even farm no more. Like the food is becoming short in America. We can't even get fuel at a decent price. He spent $600 billion on AI for us to become stupider while we short on gas. They closed down Hamas or Hamus, however you say it, that straight. You know what I'm saying? While he trying to build pipelines in Venezuela after he stole it from the Venezuelans. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even forget about the raid he did to capture that president because he didn't want him in his country no more. You know what I'm saying? Esau is so damn evil. Go ahead.
5 verse, you said 30?
Yeah.
Verse 30. The God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
The God, or read that from the top so I can break it down.
The God of our fathers raised up Jesus.
The God of our fathers. Blacks and Hispanics, you have a God. You have a black God. You have the Negro God. You know what I'm saying? His name, Salakia. You have a Negro God. And he's for you, blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? He's all for you. He's against Esau. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? He raised up Jesus, the greatest man on this earth. He propped him up. He gave him power. You know what I'm saying? For you Christians that believe Jesus Christ was a God, it just said he raised up Jesus. Meaning what? These are two separate beings. They're not one. Two separate beings. And guess what? It shows Christ is under somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You Christians still say that Christ is God, but read that again from the top.
The God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
This right here is to let you know, right? Blacks and Hispanics. Actually, I raised a question first. Who was hung on trees in America in history? Period. Who was hung on trees? Who was hung on trees like this? It was you, black man. They got, and you don't even gotta take my word from it. Go look it up. Go chat GPT it. Go look up images of your ancestors hanging on trees. And guess what? In this Bible, it just showed you the greatest man on this earth was slew on a tree just like you. He died just like you. You know what I'm saying? This right here shows you, black and Hispanic, man, you can be just as perfect as Christ was, man. You are suffering the same things he suffered. You are going through the same afflictions he suffered back then. Your problems aren't as bad, man. This will help you get through the things that happen in our everyday lives, the ghettos, man. Surviving in these ghettos with this monstrous slave master on our back. Just keep peddling dope in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? This will help you get through that mental anguish of growing up, suffering whatever you suffered. You know what I'm saying? From the drug abuse in your family, the alcoholism, the what could I say? The domestic violence in our families, the abuse in our families. You know what I'm saying? This will help you get through to know that the most perfect man on this earth suffered the same. He's seen the same things growing up. He's seen the same thing. He lived in the same ghettos just like you, and he was hung on a tree just like our forefathers was. So there's no difference between you and me. I mean, Salakia, him and us. You know what I'm saying? Christ is just like us. Let me get Micah 2:10. So you can get the knowledge of the Most High, man. You get the knowledge of the Most High. You want the earth to be healed, heal the earth. You can do it because you got the blood of Christ in you. You are part of his family. You know what I'm saying? That things that happened in America happened during Roman times. It's not impossible. You can follow these laws, statutes, and commandments and be perfect like Christ was perfect, man. You can follow him. It's not hard. Esau will have you believe it's hard. He will tell you these lies. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talks about how they different. Everybody talks about how they special and they got their own little niche. No, those are gimmicks. You're trying to keep up with Esau's trends and it's not working. You're going to fall off like every celebrity we have. Every celebrity. No matter if they was hot for 10, 20 years, they always fall off. But guess who's still standing even after they die? Every man in his Bible. They are still popular till this day through every nation. Everybody knows of Moses. Everybody knows Christ. You know what I'm saying? They are still popular till this day. So if you want your name to go to everybody knows the Ruth. All I see now, they got a, you know, they made a movie about Ruth, not about her, but it was like, it's supposed to symbolize that story in the Bible, Ruth and Boaz. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows the sister Ruth. You know what I'm saying? Every sister studies that, or I won't say study, but knows about that story because they looking for their Boaz or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even though they messed the scriptures up so bad. Everybody knows these stories. You want to be the next story? Come back to these law, statutes, and commandments. Start treating your brothers and your sisters like they're your brothers and your sisters. Stop treating them like the white man tells you to. White man tells you to leave the hood. The Bible tells you to uplift the hood. Save the hood. Save your brother. Save your sister. Save the child. Save the fatherless. Save the motherless. Esau would say, F them kids. That's a literal, you know, it's so funny. I remember sitting in with a bunch of army buddies way back in the, I don't say way, but back in the day, and we was drinking. And they was like, it's a whole Facebook, I think it was a Facebook group chat, and it was called F them kids. And it was a bunch of mothers, army mothers. You know what I'm saying? Stop following those trends. And you know, they were all white women. It was all white women in the barracks, and they was all married with kids. Talking about F them kids. That's Esau's spirit. Stop following those spirits, man. That spirit will kill your kids. It's going to kill you. It's going to destroy your family. And it was a Hispanic sister that was in the chat. And it's so funny because that Hispanic sister was the most family-oriented sister I know. But she wasn't in the truth. And she loved her husband down, knowing how his Isupk is raised and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But let me, where was we at? Yeah, let's do that.
Khan, this is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Salakia. He said, arise ye and depart. Depart from what? Depart from this world. Depart from this world. Depart from America. Depart from your drug addiction. Depart from your alcoholism. Depart from your whoredom, from your whoremongering. Depart from all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because this isn't your rest. This isn't where you're supposed to reside. This is not where you're supposed to stay. You're not supposed to dwell here. You know what I'm saying? You never see those motivational quotes or those motivational videos where we like, get up, go get some money, go hustle. This is that. Get up. Stop dwelling in this state. Stop acting like you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be great. You got better things to accomplish. You have better things to do. Black and Hispanic man. You have a bright future as a nation of people. This is not your rest. You know what I'm saying? You are meant to be better. You are meant to be more than just a drug addict. You are meant to be more than just a stripper, a whoremonger. You are meant to be more than a drug dealer, a rapper, a football player, a basketball player. You are meant to be more than all of these things. You are meant to be kings on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So get up. Come out of this world. Become something better. Do something better with your life. You know what I'm saying? And follow the Most High. Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Come into the school. Put all black on. Do your time. Become an officer. Stop being so weak. Build your family. You know what I'm saying? Stay. Be different. Everybody leaves. I know Eve isn't easy. Everybody leaves. Be different. Sisters, you too. And with that, I'm passing the class over to priest and officer 500 Quatazan.
Get a priest of prophet, a powerful hand for teaching the powerful brotherhood class. All right. Pardon the minutes and bear with me. All right. This is the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. With the I.S.U.P.K start on 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After this 6 months, a brother or sister, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10 means 10th in the Hebrew. My Ishura, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give the teacher or treasury department priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you will like. Upcoming holy convocations, we are still in the feast of the first fruits, and it started after the Sabbath of the Feast of Unleavened Bread, sundown, Sunday, April 12th, 2026. And we're going to count 50 days. We're going to celebrate the 50th day, right? Salakia, Sunday, May 31st. And it's going to start before sundown. If you want to read up on it, go to Leviticus chapter 23, verse 10, and read down to 22. Remind Akium and Akwathium to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, Amadim Sarah Pala Hakadam means turn the face to the east. We're going to send these prayers up. You understand? We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. All right. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak with Ka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baharataza. Hawa. Hayah. Hashemayim. Thunder the come. Cow. Your womb. Wasalakanawa. Kawa. Slaki Kawa. Wah. Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawa. Wah. Nawa. Wala. Daba. Ya. Slaki. Daba. Ya. Nawa. Slaki. Daba. Ya. Nawa. Arba. Nasha. Slaki. Ba. Nasha. Ya. One. Abal. Hawa shine no Mayan Rad Aya Aka Hamalakwa Waha Allah Wahatha Para La I Walumyum Aman in English.
This is in the English. The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
All right. You want to do it? There's a cock, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Hakak.
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 La Rapa'a.
La Rapa'a.
Kau Makala.
Kau Makala.
Okay. Wakau Madawa.
Wakau Wanawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Ha Matazarayo.
Matazarayo.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwayum.
Lakwayum.
Hamashium.
Hamashium.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al-Rakawa.
Al-Kawa.
Hatama'ala.
Hamata'ala.
La Garashan.
La Garashan.
Ba'Shem.
Ba'Shem.
Yahweh
Yahweh.
Wada Aman.
Wada Aman. This is the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please, Salakia, please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it.
All right, sorry. All right, Ms. Israel, you want to the brothers on courtesy salute. Ms. Israel, I.S.U.P.K. What? Corrupt.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Brakatah.
Sorry, we're going to sister. Our sister will give you a mother to buy. Our brothers will get a sister on courtesy salute. Ms. Israel, I.S.U.P.K. What? Corrupt.
Yahweh Shemar Tah Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah.
You mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
And I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over me? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under Yahweh Shai they ought to love one another, and they doing it.